Hi everyone, we are going to be talking about the ascension. I'm going to be sharing some tips as to how to get through this ascension. Now, this is probably the third time I've done this. I don't know what's going on, so I'm hoping the third time is going to be the way that it's actually going to work, because I don't want to be keeping on recording this video. Okay. So ascension, what is the ascension and this awakening that we're all going through? Because I've talked about it so many times in the videos, but I haven't really defined completely what it is. The ascension is Mother Earth waking up and going through its own consciousness, and we are waking up with Mother Earth. That's basically what the ascension is. Mother Earth is activating us through our heart, and that is opening up our consciousness, which means it's opening up our senses, and this is us waking up to who and what we are. The goal of the ascension is that we are being asked to align to ourselves completely. This is the goal of it. So in the end of this, we're going to be more aligned to us. We're going to be more in self-love and more in this unconditional love vibration. And we're going to be working more and more in communities with each other. Okay, this is the ascension. This is what's going on. Now, what I also want to share on a human level is the ascension in your life may look like you are being confronted with yourself. You're being asked, you're being forced, you're being encouraged to face yourself, right? Maybe for the first time in your life. So you might find that there are certain events that are going on in your life. You're experiencing certain things that maybe you haven't before. It's all karma that's coming up, all karma that's being cleared in order for you to get through the ascension. We have to clear our karma before we are in our soul path, which is our mission, and complete this ascension as we're meant to. So you might find that maybe in, let's say relationships, it's not working out like it was before and you can't figure out why. Maybe you're finding that in your work, it's too much and you want to have a change of career. That's been a very common theme with my clients. I've noticed a lot of my clients have wanted to change their career all of a sudden. This is just all part of the ascension because we're being asked to align to the who and what we are again. Okay. Right, so I am going to share some of these tips now. I've put down 5 or 6 tips. I'm not sure how far it's going to go, but let's just start with 5, but it could be 6. Okay, number 1, this one really helped me. Please use nature. Okay, connect with nature. Nature is already in 5D. It's already high vibration. So when we are in nature, we feel calm and peaceful, right? Because it's already in a high vibration. Use nature. So I remember when I first started to go through this ascension in the beginning, I used to spend so long in the back garden meditating, closing my eyes and feeling all the senses from nature. So use nature. Feel into nature. Listen to the sounds. Touch the grass or whatever you need to do. Go for walks in the woods, right? Nature will help you massively through this. Number 2, drink lots and lots of water. I have mentioned this in a previous video. Please watch that video. I'll put a link underneath of the power of water. Water is greatly healing, greatly healing. Use water. Drink much more water than you have before, preferably spring water, or if not, of course, bottled water. Make sure the water is basically high in minerals and vitamins and everything that you need, nutrients that you need through that, okay? Even putting yourself in the river or the ocean, that's greatly healing as well. So use water much more than before. Okay, number 3, I found this has helped me massively. I remember when I went through the first part of the ascension I was in public transport. I was in the train and I was feeling the energies because I think at that point we were going from 3D to 4D, and I could feel my senses were completely open. I could feel lots of things, and I found it really difficult being in a public space. And I remember just crying in front of everyone at the time. And I remember this message that I was given, which was go within your heart, go within yourself, connect yourself fully, and in that you're going to find you'll be able to get through it. So that's what I'm sharing with you. So connect to your heart. Start connecting to your heart now. Practice that. Understand what that feels like. In whatever situation you're in, close your eyes and go right within and trust the who and what you are within yourself. Because when we bring everything back to us within us, we understand this is all that's needed to get through this, okay? This also gives you a shield of protection, a shield of vibration, high vibration that you need in order to be able to get through life, full stop, but especially in these situations. Number 4, be patient and trust the process. Okay, there is a process in this. There are different stages in this process of ascension. Understand where you are now. It is just one moment, right? Then comes another moment and another moment, but it's just one moment every time. Understand and start practicing presence in your life. When you are completely present, you are so connected to what is at the time that the future and what's going to happen next doesn't even matter. This is all we know. We only know presence, and that's what we need to practice. Trust the process and just be patient, right? This is a long process, but we will get there. And you're going to find there are breaks in between, this ascension you're going through, or that you have to find breaks, but you can find breaks for yourself to be able to get through this. So trust the process and be patient and just be where you need to be, and understand every moment comes with a different angle that you need to experience. That it's not all going to be like this. It's not going to be this bad the whole time. It's just all going to be up and down. So go with the flow and be open. Number 5, connect to your feelings. Really, really important. Feelings bring in transformation. If you want to transform, if you want to upgrade yourself, if you want to change, if you want to do better in your life and get through this, you have to be open to your feelings, okay? I have shared this with my clients so many times, because we've been disconnected from our feelings so much, so it's hard to be there. But when we are open more to our feelings, you're going to find it's going to be much easier. Honor your feelings, honor how you feel, and your senses. Your feelings and senses are slightly different. By being with our senses and understanding that our senses are just helping us get through this, you are going to help yourself get through whatever you need to get through. So for example, I don't know if anyone's ever had an anxiety attack, but when we have an anxiety attack, what happens is we are quite resistant. Our body goes into the survival mode, right? And we become quite resistant to our senses feeling things as we're going through the anxiety. But what we're meant to learn is be open with how our senses are and honor how we are feeling through our senses. So do that, okay? So honor your senses, honor all the senses that's going on around you within your body, and be open and connect with your feelings daily. It's really, really important. Number 6, I'm pretty sure we're in number 6 now, but I could be wrong. Number 5 or 6, but I'm pretty sure it's 6. Do use your resources around you. Seek help if you can. If you feel like therapy is right for you, do that. Sometimes even just talking about what you're experiencing with someone can help, regardless of whether they can help you or not. But just sharing your story to someone and feeling heard can be really, really helpful. And that's what therapy really essentially is for, apart from other things as well. But just use that if you can. If it's not standard therapy, then you can use obviously other modalities as well, other healing modalities that could help. In terms of standard therapy, it's not really recognized in standard therapy what we're going through, but they will understand it from the angle of depression and anxiety. Because during this ascension, you're going to find you might be experiencing more anxiety or depression compared to before as well. Okay. As well as that kind of help, use your guides. As you are more open with your heart and you let your heart open up more and more, you can use that energy to connect to the help that's around you with your guides. Your guides are here always, always wanting to help you, always. They are by your side always. So ask for their help. I'm being told always, always ask for their help. Okay, connect to them always. The way I ask is, my guides, with unconditional love and pure light, please can you help me with, and then you keep that open. You keep whatever you want help with open, not specific. Don't keep it narrow. Don't put the details in. Just keep it open and broad, and they will help you. And that's basically it. Now, the ascension is going to go on for quite a while. There's still a collapse that needs to happen more and more. And in that, we are going to be experiencing all the different changes. Your body is experiencing lots of changes, okay? So you're going to find you are going to be going through things within your body. You're going to be maybe eating different foods. You might be eating lighter foods, right? More greens and, like I said, more water. This is all part of it. You might be feeling emotions within your body more, right? Because your senses are opening up. Again, trust the process and let things happen as it's meant to.